What if I'm the boy next door? What if I'm that gorgeous white boy that all the girls in the area just loves? I mean, because that happens in real life anyway.
Obvious.
So we could translate it to film. So that lover boy persona is something that I've not really shown the world yet. So that a major action.
Real life, are you a lover boy?
That thing that makes you unique. That is where the blessing. That's where God has put the blessing. That's why I'm the goldfish. There's no other person in Nigeria who has that nickname, the goldfish. In Kotono for me, it blessed me one year. And I don't see it as a deterrent. I actually see it as this is my advantage, because there's no way I walk into that people don't look once and then look twice.
You get noticed.
You understand? So that is an advantage. There are people who will pay for it, beg for it, pray for it, and God has given it to me. So I have not seen it as a deterrent. Like, everybody has something. Everybody deals with something. And if you look at it, Albino, in industry, our models, postily, expatriate comedian, white man official, different people are now there doing well. Girl, come on, girl, I think about Vivian, no one in only Whiskey, brown skin girls, only at the Beyonce.
Yeah.
Now. And she's in that musical video. Oh, and only Fowls, come on, Mr. Gentleman, one Vivian girl, bye. So, any life here could do anybody. Kò sí limitation kan tó di anybody mọ́lẹ̀. Àfẹn tó bá di rẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. AGN a ní láti tún jó. A dúpẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn films tá à ń ṣe ń sìn, a dẹ̀ ti ń lọ sínú ayé o. À ń ṣe film nísìn, kò lọ cinema mọ́, ó ń lọ straight mọ́ Netflix, ó ń lọ straight mọ́ Prime. Àti we are global now. I need láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó máa pay everybody, actors both young and old, especially àwọn veterans yìí. Ó yẹ ká wá bá ṣe lè give back. Because nǹkan tá à ń jẹ lẹ́ni, tá à ń ṣe fine boy, tá à ń lọ premiere, tá à ń dán, they also contributed to it. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ń dùn mí tó kẹ́yẹ̀ kan rí nǹkan kan lórí social media kan ní pé this elderly actor ó ní kidney kínní, wọ́n á ní ká máa dáwó jọ at that level. So what has he been going through? So the thing is, I totally support it. I ní láti wá nǹkan ṣe sí. I ní láti ní meeting, I ní láti wá nǹkan ṣe sí. Ní industry ká jókòó ká create something for our health plan, health insurance, whatever it is. Even people should be able to get homes. There is always a way.
Mo padà sórí ètò wa Oyinmomo ṣe ń tẹ̀síwájú gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ nígbà tí mò ń lọ mo ní ẹja ńlá ni mo gbé wá fún wa ẹni tí àwọn èèyàn ti ń rí tó dẹ̀ tó fẹ́ máa rí tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí tẹ́ wò pé bọ́dá yóò ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní àwọn ṣàṣàdànù wọ́n mọṣẹ́ wọ́n kún ojú òṣùwọ̀n ẹ mọ̀ pé mo máa ń sọ wípé téèyàn bá mọṣẹ́ ó yẹ kí iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe náà kó mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn mọṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi nílé ẹ bá mi kí arákùnrin Damilola Ogunsi àtiwájọ jù lórúkọ. Aren't we wonderful? Aren't we? Oh God, Damilola. Oh my God, Dami o ṣe chop.
Agbayi. Mo ti do the drum roll yẹn.
Elizabeth, how are you doing?
I'm absolutely fantastic.
Obviously, every time you look sharp, you look smart, you look handsome.
Thank you.
Always fantastic.
Thank you.
How do you cope with all these women that like frenzy of actors?
How can I do? Yeah, I'm focused on it. Okay, not the focus. I'm focused on it. You know, say hi to one or two and all that. Be a good gentleman as always, but just keep the focus and keep it moving.
Okay, what is the difference between a perfect gentleman and a complete gentleman?
That now semantics of words. One is perfect, one is complete. I think it's just basically the same thing. If one man is one of them, is the other one. But it's good to be.
And one person can be a perfect, complete gentleman.
You can be completely perfect. Or perfect completely.
Or perfect completely. Completely perfect.
But you're a gentleman, shall we say?
The we're constant. It must be constant. Oda, ẹ kí n wo Damilola Ogunsi. Láti ìgbà tẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, Amani, we can put like a decade to you doing this job. But in a decade, we've only seen you a few times. Ìgbà díẹ̀ àti ìrìn yín púpọ̀ jù. Ṣé a fẹ́ sọ wípé ẹ kì í ṣe commercial actor ni? Are you a seasonal actor? Or why is that? Or is just your decision? Pé nǹkan tó wù mí, tí máa rí script tó dáa, I'll plug in. Tí ó bá sí, I go do my day.
Okay, so for me, it's been basically almost 10 years now, like 9 years now. And the last film I did was actually my 38th film. I actually have 35, 36 film productions and 2 stage productions. So there are lots of films on ground. There are lots on TV. There are lots around there. So, but for me, basically, I look at it as I really love the work of acting. I love it. I sincerely love it. So I look for I've always wanted to. You get it. So since I was small, I've always wanted to actually be an actor. So to a very large extent, I also understand that I may not be suitable for every role in every film, but I've done quite a lot. Like 30 something is a great body of work. And I've enjoyed it. Some very great TV shows like Joche, Dilemma, some great cinema movies like Mocha Lake, Finding Hobby 1 and 2.
Gangs of Lagos,
the recent one. I have about 2 other cinema films coming out this year. So yeah, there's been, so it's been some good around. Watch out,
because when the oripa, even Baba will not be able to bab it.
You know that kind of thing. Sometimes you use hand and use small leg.
Àmọ́ ṣé ká sọ wípé ẹ̀yà tí Ọlọ́run dá yín ni ó máa ń ṣe àfihàn ìpèníjà yìí táwọn èèyàn fi máa ń wò pé Damilola wo àwọn certain places kan ní Damilola ti lè function àbí àìmá ní vision foresight tó fún àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n wà short sighted.
So to a very large extent, I also máa tún gba méjèèjì yẹn náà lórí lọ. See, èèyàn máa ń sòótọ́ fún ẹ náà ni aláti ṣe náà ló lẹ́sùn máa ti ṣe ara ẹ̀. Like I understand my own unique nature. And one thing for me, as you've asked, is that èmi ò tún fẹ́ wà in every film. I want it to be pé tí bóṣùpá máa ṣe ń yọ tó máa look special, bí rainbow máa ṣe ń yọ tó máa look special. I also want that thing pé tí bọ̀bọ̀ bá yọ, let it be a special thing. Let it be that if you are watching a film and you see opening credits, Damilola Ogunsi, you won't say, jẹ́ wo film yẹn. So I like that kind of vibe for my work. Then also, mo feel to a very large extent pé nǹkan tí ó bá yé àwọn èèyàn gbà mí, wọn kì í mọ bó ṣe ń lò. So to a very large extent, I see myself as underutilized. There are several characters I can play. There are several things we can make happen in Nollywood that to a very large extent, maybe certain directors are not ready to risk it yet, or we have not gotten to that place in our script writing yet.
Okay.
However, èmi ti wá prepare àwọn kìíní yẹn. Màá wá fi hàn wọ́n pé okay, àwọn possibilities yẹlẹ. So those are the things I'm working on for now. So 2024 is going to be a fantastic year for me.
Fantabulous. You are doing well. Ṣé lára àwọn roles tẹ́ ẹ ti ṣe ni kẹ́ ṣe stripper?
Mi ò tí ì ṣe stripper. Mi ò tí ì ṣe stripper. Àìbá fún mi sí wàhálà.
You guys fine boy. Aspire boy.
Èmi náà dẹ̀ máa wò mí rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá rí colour skin mi tí n bá bọ́ ṣẹ̀. Tí n bá ṣe stripper, wọ́n ò ní jẹ́ rìn títì. Ẹ ṣàánú mi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Èsìlèmẹ̀ tí ò lè lè.
Mo love you. Èsìlèmẹ̀ tí ò lè lè. Love it.
Okay. Lára àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ lérò wípé ẹ lè ṣiṣẹ́ mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ló ní sàn láàrin ajínigbó ní pẹ̀kọ̀rọ̀. Nígbà míì téèyàn ò bá fún fèrè ara ẹ̀. Àwọn ènìyàn máa bá yàn gbà á láti fún. Lára àwọn characters wo lẹ ti ń gbáradì fún pé ẹ lè máa ṣe. I'm sure that a lot of producers are watching us and a lot of directors.
So one of the characters I've not really played. I've played a little of it, but I've not really played much. Is the lover boy character. Now I've played police, I've played police, I've played lawyer, I've played villain, I've played villain. And when it comes to villain, I think there's even a particular way that I've played villainry in this industry that, with all due respect, I've not seen many people play. Like playing a villain that people love and they're able to forgive, like Joche and Dilemma. But there are certain places that we've not reached out to. For example, that lover boy persona. So as a trainer, I'm gym presently, we're working on it because also it has to have a kind of body type. But also, what if I'm the boy next door? What if I'm that gorgeous white boy that all the girls in the area just loves? I mean, because that happens in real life anyway. Obvious. So we could translate it to film. So that lover boy persona is something that I've not really shown the world yet. So that a major action too.
Real life, are you a lover boy?
Oh yes, I'm an absolute love
Yeah,
boy.
you're a sucker for love. Like,
oh no,
when they mention love, you're just weak.
Oh man, well, not necessarily just weak, like in that weak sense, but I think that in this life, there's nothing that is beyond love.
Oh.
And I think that every time that we're not loving and cheat around of something, nobody lives forever.
Somebody's loving you.
But
somebody's loving you.
You can tell.
And you're loving somebody.
Don't tell her.
Oh my God. I must commend her that she's doing a great and a fantastic job. Whoever you are, I don't know you. Ọlọ́run àti one more ọkùnrin but God. Thank you for, pampering the lover boy.
Excuse me, ma.
Yes?
Excuse me. Where's my commendation?
No,
Èmi náà tún love ara mi o. Self-love not too one bell.
Oh God.
Because you gotta love yourself before you can love others.
Somebody can love you.
So it's about love me to buy. Báwo lèmi kan sọ ya love ara mi.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wò ná. Nínú love ìtàn sọ is brotherhood, is relationship, is I think we'll say let's be our brother's keeper on a large extent.
Yes.
Now, do you think pé color yín will serve as a deterrent towards where you are going to, your own peculiarity? No.
I'll tell you the answer off the bat, no way. You see, one of the things I've realized when I was a little boy, that's a kicker. Even one of your somebody in the office here asked me after like that when she saw me come out of my car today, that it was with the confidence I walked out. She was wondering, hey, you see, the thing is that thing that makes you unique, that is where the blessing, that's where God has put the blessing. That's why I'm the goldfish. There's no other person in Nigeria who has that nickname, the goldfish. In Kotolon for me, it blessing me one day. And I don't see it as a deterrent. I actually see it as this is my advantage, because there's nowhere I walk into that people don't look once and then look twice.
You get noticed.
You understand? So that is an advantage. There are people who will pay for it, beg for it, pray for it, and God has given it to me. So I have not seen it as a deterrent. Like, everybody has something. Everybody deals with something. I'm going to so I've got to appreciate it. Now, bàbá mi àti ìyá mi èèyàn dúdú làwọn méjì. Dẹ̀mọ́ láwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n méjì obìnrin tó dúdú. Dẹ̀mọ́ ní àbúrò kan tó náà pupa bí èmi, tó funfun bí èmi. So a méjì ni. So nígbà tá ń dàgbà, nǹkan táwọn parents mi ṣe, tí mi ti ẹ̀rọ bóyá wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn ṣe ni pé wọ́n treat wa differently. Ìhùwàsí wọn, ìṣesí wọn, oúnjẹ tá ń jẹ, wọn kò sí nǹkan kan tó yàtọ̀. So by the time we were in primary school, mi ò nígbà tẹ́ pé nínú ilé wọn ṣe mí bí àjòjì. Wọn yà mí sọ́tọ̀. By the time mo dé school náà, mi ò ṣe bí ẹni. Mo dẹ̀ realize pé béèyàn bá ṣe gbéra ẹ̀ ní society máa ṣe ń gbà. So I'm really grateful to God for mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo dẹ̀ tún try láti help àwọn èèyàn tó dàbí tèmi náà pé kí tí ẹ ń ṣe nǹkan tí society bá sọ. Ìwọ ara ẹ bó ṣe kọ́kọ́ gbéra ẹ tó fi the way you present yourself.
Àgbékalẹ̀ ara ẹ.
Ìyẹn gangan ló wà important, and that's how people would accept you. So I think personally for me eléyìí bọ́lọ́run ṣe kọ́ ìbáyìí máa fi jẹun lọ ni. Suppose the Lord. Tí Jésù hàn ẹ́ dé.
Praise God. But I check our relationship ẹ̀yin àti other colleagues, especially those people who have believed àwọn tó ti nígbàgbọ́ nínú yín tí wọ́n ti pè yín síṣẹ́. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn kan máa ń sọ, wọ́n máa ń dáṣà wípé actor mi máa ń sanwó fún producer àti director kan lè fi sí movie ni o. Ṣé ìyẹn kọ́gùn sí yín àbí wọ́n rí iṣẹ́ yín, wọ́n rí foresight nínú yín, wọ́n believe nínú yín, wọ́n nígbàgbọ́ nínú yín, lọ́ fi invest pé kó bá wa ṣe film?
Nǹkan tí mo dúpẹ́ àwọn ẹnu ọpẹ́ mi pọ̀ lórí iṣẹ́ yìí, because ẹnu ọpẹ́ mi pọ̀ lórí iṣẹ́ yìí. Kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe iṣẹ́ actor, I worked in a bank for 9 years, and I left as the head of a unit, SME unit. So kéèyàn máa ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun, ó ti kọ́kọ́ mọ́ mi lára kí n tó dé. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ dé náà, iṣẹ́ ni mo gbé. Mo kọ́kọ́ lọ school kí n tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá ṣe film, seriously. I did the first 3 years. Then I went to the New York Film Academy in Los Angeles to study acting for film. So, and but mo dé gbogbo kan mi ni mo fi ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ètò kọ́kọ́ tó fún mi mo ṣe, like my 7th film was The Tribunal pẹ̀lú Motola and Kunle Afolayan. Mo dẹ̀ ṣe pẹ̀lú heart mi. Film yẹn làwọn èèyàn kọ́kọ́ rí. Àwọn mẹ́fà tí mi tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe àwọn èèyàn ọ̀dá àwọn yẹn. But film pẹ̀lú Motola yẹn làwọn kọ́kọ́ rí pé ta ni bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀ ta ni, and bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. ní kò sí anybody tó lè ní pé mo fún un lówó pé kó fún mi. No, it's just been àwọn èèyàn àríṣẹ́ mi pé okay then ó suitable fún role yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé fún and kò dẹ̀ sí ìtàn gbé fún mi báyìí máa mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ni máa pa ni.
You go to a gun knife.
máa pa ni so bí ò bá tiẹ̀ pọ̀ tí mò ń rí but àwọn tí mo ti rí yẹn àwọn tí mo ti rí bó wọn 30 something because mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà last couple of years mo ti ní award nomination 4 mo dẹ̀ win 3 so nǹkan tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ náà ni tí n bá délé máa ti ń wo my cabinet seeing the awards there it also gives me pleasure pé èèyàn kan rí nǹkan kan tó ṣe ó dẹ̀ appreciate ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé ẹni tí tó bá dúpẹ́ orí ẹ̀ ní á rí mi gbà so mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo.
bá a ṣe dúpẹ́ tàná à ń dúpẹ́ tèmi ká lè dúpẹ́ tọ̀la náà ni ṣọwá easy ni nínú 38 films 4 nominations and 3 awards. ó ti mú ewa wálé o.
dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà bàbá ló ṣe.
wẹ̀dọ̀nsá respect ẹ má jẹ́ respect ó ṣe ìyẹ́pọ̀ ọmọ ayé silent. ìyẹn la fi sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wípé bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ tó o bá mọṣẹ́ kan jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ yẹn mọ̀ ẹ́ a ti rí pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Damilola mọ iṣẹ́ wọn iṣẹ́ yẹn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọn òun náà ló ń gbé wọn lárugẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe pé kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́sùn pé o ní talent you have to work put in the work put in the hard work and the smart work. ọ̀gbẹ́ni Damilola Ogunsi wọ́n ṣì wà ní agodo pẹ̀lú wa níbi tí a ti ń fọ̀rọ̀ jomi tó rọrọ̀ like you know it's discussing we're just talking à ń gbìyànjú láti mọra wa láti mọ nípa iṣẹ́ wọn kí tiẹ̀ ló sún wọn dédìí iṣẹ́ kí ló sún yín dédìí iṣẹ́ yìí gangan náà.
so láti kékeré náà ti sọ fún pé wọ́n náà story tó kọ́kọ́ fún mi pé nígbà tí mo jẹ́ bí ọmọ ọdún 5 wọ́n mú lọ sí event kan wọ́n náà pé MC wa gbé speaker lẹ̀ mú ìlọ gbé mic yẹn tí mo yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn pé so wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gba microphone lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n ní pé nínú gan wọ́n fi mí lẹ̀ kí n ṣáà sọ tẹnu mi so it was like bẹ́ẹ̀ bí mo yẹn gbọ́ voice mi nínú mic yẹn kí ni ẹ̀ ń dùn mọ́ mi ó kàn ginger mi lọ ni. Then further than that, our parents, especially daddy, we like films. So I want watch films, old films like Commando, Rambo, My Fair Lady, Sound of Music, all those Wizard of Oz, all those very high quality films. Films start winning. Tabati wa ṣetán, èmi ni mama play character and káàkiri nínú ilé. Bó jẹ́ Chinese film ni mama bá yàn jà, bó jẹ́ lover film mama so mọ́yàn, bó jẹ́ Tony music film mama play guitar kiri. So it was. Then I now want to see drama team. In primary school. So I was in drama team in primary school, secondary school, Molo Polytechnic Ibadan, University of Lagos, drama, all through church drama. So it's always been then I MC as well. King. So drama king. So èmi náà mọ̀ pé ibi tó jù mí wà lélẹ̀. And one character kan tí mo love bí ọ̀la òní sí ni James Bond. So character I've always wanted to be that sort of actor, gentleman, impeccable actor. So when the opportunity came, àti mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ bank tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe mo rí opportunity mo ṣe the first 6 films l'Abuja ń gbà yẹn ọkàn mi ní pé bíbá in the future ẹwà bọ̀bọ̀ yìí so mo kọ́kọ́ lọ sí film school mo gba gbogbo leave tí mo lè gbà mo gbà mo púpọ̀ máa lọ ṣe acting course ní New York Film Academy ní Los Angeles ní US àti máa dé báyìí àwọn ọ̀gá mi gan mọ̀ pé torí mo post lórí social media during my leave ni so wọ́n rí wọ́n náà gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Then after ni mo lọ ṣe film Kunle Afolayan The Tribunal mo gba leave mo lọ ṣe ibẹ̀ gan ni Kunle Afolayan sọ pé ìwọ boy o máa pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo rí o máa resign kúrò ni and I just went back I resigned and èmi náà rèé olúwa. èmi náà rèé
acceptance gan ti wà láti ilé so there's been a lot of encouragement so ti ìwúrí ti wà láti ilé pé o lè ṣe kínní ìwọ èèyàn wa náà ni. ẹ wá jẹ́ ká delve díẹ̀ sínú politics politically a kì í rí àwọn èèyàn bíi tiyín tí wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n take up mantle of leadership in the sense that you people have a voice. Is there an association to govern a special people beating?
Yes, there is. Okay. There's the Albino Foundation. And which is like the biggest of the foundations. And other foundations KKK me know that one. You know, so but nǹkan tí mi máa ń preach, ma de sọ ni pé nǹkan tí mi máa preach to dey help me ni pé while we are also trying to cater for these people, tí mo dey rọ àwọn èèyàn pé everybody try to understand because ẹlòmíì wà bọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe dá everybody ni kò sí anybody tó lọ́wọ́ nú ẹ̀ gbogbo àná la dáyé ta rí pé bá ṣe rí lélẹ̀ so a dẹ̀ ní láti show love ká help ara wa ká dẹ̀ treat ara wa better so I believe that people should treat people living with albinism as good as they can. Now also mo tún wá máa ń turn back náà láti sọ fún àwọn èèyàn tèmi náà pé ẹ wá ẹni tó bá gbọ́ sókè ni ìyá ẹ̀ máa gbé ẹ̀sẹ̀
ọmọ tó bá
ṣípá ni ìyá ẹ̀ máa gbé.
ìyá ò sí ilé mọ́ọ̀sì house girl ni ọmọ tó bá ṣípá house girl.
ẹ jẹ́ ká ìfìyà ẹ jẹ́ ká lóyà ká kàn respect culture ẹ ká lóyà pé káwọn náà lọ good wọn kàn déédéé yan èèyàn síbì kan torí èèyàn jáfin does not mean pé kàn fi ẹ́ síbì kan kí ló wà níbí ọpọlọ is the same for everybody kò sí tàfihàn àti dúdú yàtọ̀ same internal organs the same thing so a man go look it's good for us to also be in elective positions but let it be worth it kì í ṣe pé kàn á fi ẹ́ síbẹ̀ kì í ṣe kàn fi ẹ́ jẹ́ jáyàwòdì kó ló lè gbẹ́dìyẹ so nǹkan tí pé mọ bọ́ ṣe ń gbẹ́dìyẹ tó bá mọ bọ́ ṣe ń gbẹ́dìyẹ tó bá wá lọ síta tó ní pé mo fẹ́ gbẹ́dìyẹ wọn á nípa mo fẹ́ jó ìyàwòdì wọn ní òkè ẹ jẹ́ kó jẹ so that's what I also advise so ọ̀nà mo yẹn gé fún town society náà ni mo gé fún àwọn tí ń pé ìwọ náà wà competent and if you look at it ẹ wo gba àwọn tó ń jẹ́ albino tó wà ní industry àwọn models postili expatriate comedian white man official tó ń kọrin different people are now there doing well girl kan wà nínú girl àfikàn báyìí Vivian náà wà nínú orin Wizkid brown skin girls orin àti Beyonce èkó ìgẹ̀ yẹn wà náà. And she's in that musical video. Oh, and in only files come by now, Mr. Gentleman. One Vivian girl by. So any life he could do anybody. Cause limitation for do anybody mole. Afen to ba dire mole.
Kolon je ma de wa mole, ka wa gan ma dira wa mole.
So
but that production mélòó lẹ ti ṣe fúnra yín like personal production minus the 38 you featured.
Okay. So I've only done one. And that one I did, So the beat that. It was a short story, and actually it was my project from film school. From film school in Nigeria, not the US one.
Okay.
Moshe filmmaking pẹ̀lú Canon.
Okay.
So it was my project. So now I'm just about to start my own production. Mo ní show kan tó tẹ̀ sọ kàn bọ̀ no cash show because why nǹkan tí mo tó love by motto ni. So money car show. I have a car show coming. Then our characters, there are two characters Timothy defined for me, which are the kind of characters I want to play to be able to show the world that these are my possibilities. So those ones too, they're coming. But the car show my brain, yeah, those other two my brain next year. So I'm not lost into production.
By
so Monche film school training at the moment, Monche filmmaking training again. So Mali Monche. So I'm doing that. So
we're expecting a whole lot from you in the next year, the year after.
Mo fẹ́ gbé gbogbo creativity mi kí n gbé jáde pé wá nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ ṣe lélẹ̀ nǹkan tó wà lọ́kàn bí mo ṣe rí kíní lélẹ̀ ẹgbàá yẹ̀ wò mo máa
ẹ bá gbé gbogbo kíní jáde tán ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ focus ẹ̀yẹ kí focus yìí má lọ disfocus obìnrin pọ̀ nílẹ̀ women are plenty in the ground. Damilola, how are you? Have you eaten?
Mo ti eaten.
But kò ṣe pé ẹ̀yin àti anybody to take legal vow.
No, we've not, but hopefully that's going to be by next year. Like, I would love to get. I would love to get married by next year.
Ẹ tún gbé wọn landika. Bá jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá love to get married next year, èèyàn kan ti wà nílẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ padà gbé wọn go too direct. Sorry, I can't help. Sorry.
But they pray Lagbara I better lanty. That's my dream.
A better.
Ọlọ́run.
Tẹ́ bá ti bí better tán ti tán
náà. Ó ti tán aloga ti shop àjọ kọ́kọ́rọ́ nù ata.
Ẹ̀yin kò láti lọ àti dé ẹni yọ òdílé.
Gbàdúrà tí mo ń gbà nìyẹn kọ́lọ́run tí mo ti ń gbà. Mo ti gbàdúrà fún maybe 20 years. But kọ́lọ́run pé fún I'm telling you.
That means you need to create time.
Hands-on father lè mi. Èmi ò ní no, I'm that kind of father. There's family mean more to me than any other thing else. Èmi tí mo want ẹ̀ náà mo mọ nǹkan tó máa take. Ìdí mo tún mi ò wá double hustle sí mo ti wá triple hustle mi báyìí mo triple ẹ̀ ni.
Torí bẹ́tà.
Ẹ̀ tó wá ṣàfẹ́ bí mo mẹ́ta hustle lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta.
Hustle lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Mẹ́ta plus 1 torí ìyá wọn á jẹun.
Èmi náà dẹ̀ tún jẹun.
Bàbá mẹ́ta plus 1 plus half. Torí tí yín náà tẹ́ bá jẹun púpọ̀ déédéé náà it's not
kò sí wàhálà kò sí náà tí.
Ó lọ náà nìyẹn.
Pèmí láì láti máa jẹun sáà pé ajá ṣe ti márùn.
It's going. Kó tó di pé mo wá sample opinion yín lórí nǹkan kan tí ó jẹ́ awuyewuye nínú industry tá a wà yìí. Ẹ̀yin náà inú industry kan náà la wà. So ó kàn yín bí àgbò.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀.
On the fact pé nínú industry wa yìí lápapọ̀, à ń ṣe awuyewuye kan especially lórí tí àwọn àgbàlagbà wa tí wọ́n bá ní àìlera. And mo ti béèrè rí pé is there a pension plan? Is there a plan tó lè cater fún àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun yìí? Àwọn èèyàn kan ní Pathfinder wọ́n ti lànà fún wa already. Kí lè rògbà yín lórí ẹ̀? Do you think the industry should work more on making it grounded? Àbí ká ṣá máa lò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ní máa lò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. A gbọ́dọ̀ máa lò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ rí mo ṣe jókòó ni mo ti gbẹ́ nǹkan lára. Nǹkan tó serious ọ̀rọ̀ tó serious lẹ sọ yìí. AGN a ní láti tún jókòó. adúpẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn films tá à ń ṣe ń sìn a dẹ̀ ti ń lọ sínú ayé o à ń ṣe fíìmù nísìn kò lọ cinema mọ́ ó ń lọ straight mọ́ Netflix ó ń lọ straight mọ́ Prime àti we are global now. I need láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó máa pay everybody, actors both young and old, especially àwọn veterans yìí. Ó yẹ ká wá bá ṣe lè give back because nǹkan tá à ń jẹ léni tá à ń ṣe fine boy tá à ń lọ premiere tá à ń dán, they also contributed to it. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ń dùn mí tó kẹ́ẹ̀kan rí nǹkan kan lórí social media kan ní pé this elderly actor ó ní kidney kini wọ́n á ní ká máa dáwó jọ at that level. So what has he been going through? So the thing is, I totally support. Mo support it. I need láti wá nǹkan ṣe sí. I need láti ní meeting. I need láti wá nǹkan ṣe sí. Ní industry ká jókòó ká create something for our health plan, health insurance, whatever it is. Even people should be able to get homes. There is always a way. There has to be a way, and we need to find that way.
Ṣé kí ni ẹ fi kópa nínú ètò election tó lọ? Were you an active member of it or passive?
I was quite active because I was quite active in my own right. In my own right no, because èmi náà fẹ́ change, mo fẹ́ kó dáa. Èmi ò ní plan láti japa. Èmi ò love kankan. Ibi báyìí la ma. Ibi ni ma guzi. Ibi báyìí country yìí dáa. Tá bá jó tó gbogbo àwọn lè lọ. Àwọn tó lọ aju wọn sí wọn kan no problem. I understand point láti lọ. But èmi believe pé ìgbà mi a ní láti jẹ ìyà. Ìgbà mi ìyà máa no me saw as a bu àbí pé sometimes ìgbà mi kí nǹkan tó dáa ó lè bí láti bàjẹ́.
Bàbá wo wúrà gangan tó jórúkọ yín goldfish.
You understand?
Wúrà line náà kọjá.
You understand? So ìgbà mi a máa ní láti and nǹkan ta ní gbogbo àwọn countries tó ti ṣe Egypt, Libya tó ti di nǹkan gidi gbogbo wọn lọ through ẹ̀. So èmi ṣá mi lọ bí kankan country yìí ní láti dá àánú ìdálẹ̀ máa jókòó la máa ṣe.
If una get visa give me I'll go I'll come back o. I'm not going anywhere. No. Láti ọ̀dọ̀ aláṣẹ àti olùdarí iléeṣẹ́ AK Media tí wọ́n ṣe agbátẹrù ètò Oyinmomo tí wọ́n gbé èmi náà jókòó tí a pè é tí ẹ̀rẹ̀ wá wọ́n ní kò dáa no we'll never do it kakọ̀ wá ká gbóhùn lẹ́nu yín kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ gist pẹ̀lú wa kẹ́ vibe pẹ̀lú wa káwá ní ó dàbọ̀ ó dìgbà ọkọ lọ́rọ̀ ṣọ́ pàdé o no a gbọ́dọ̀ pàdé stomach infrastructure ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kẹ́ má bínú pó kéré o it is very little.
yóò kò kéré ló wúwo.
Ó padà gúnlẹ̀.
So can she vote of thanks and say so AK Media mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ ṣeun gan ẹ̀wà olóyin leléyìí mo dẹ̀ like ẹ̀wà this movie Ghana ni 6'3" ní gbogbo ọmọkùnrin tó jókòó yìí gbogbo 6'3" ló jókòó yìí ara nǹkan tó help mi lélẹ̀ ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín thank you so much mo enjoy time níbí báyìí pẹ̀lú lórúkọ mi atọ́kùn ètò tó yàtọ̀ tó tán mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín eléyìí máa gbé délé ẹ ṣé jàre báyìí máa sọ pé iléeṣẹ́ yín ò ní gbé jóná mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ dádì mi mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì mi mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn girlfriend no mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìwọ mama kò bá rẹ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú kò bá rẹ ni.
Àwọn onífùfù àwọn oníṣègùn àwọn ọlọ́bẹ̀ ẹ̀gúsí àwọn ẹlẹ́fọ̀ọ́ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yẹn ṣe gan thank you so much AK Media.
Tí Jam fi rí báyìí ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́lẹ́gúsí ọ̀tọ̀ ọlọ́gbọ́nà ọ̀tọ̀ ló ní láàsìpọ̀.
mo ti ní manager tuntun. What I want in the manager. You are not going anywhere.
Chop it.
You are not going anywhere. Thank you so very much. Really grateful.
Ẹ̀yin wá níbi tí a máa fi àdàgbà ètò lọ sí òun lélẹ̀ ànírìnjù báyìí lọ lóòótọ́ kì í dùn kó pọ̀ wọ́n ní ṣókí báyìí òun náà lọ bí oge ẹ ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu Damilola Ogunsi wọ́n ti ní ẹni tó bá ní nǹkan nínú ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní substance that you must have a brain when you now have a brain fi hard work àti smart work marry ẹ̀ papọ̀ kí work yẹn kó lè máa lọ sí rírí wẹ̀rẹ̀rẹ̀ orúkọ tèmi ò yípadà Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọmọbánirẹ́ ká tún fi ire àti ayọ̀ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà pàdé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ be patriotic citizens of Nigeria má bá wọn dáṣà pé kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ because never say never never ever say never God bless you God bless me God bless Nigeria ire o.
Ètò yìí gàlágàjù Oyinmomo ètò yìí gàlágàjù Oyinmomo ètò yìí máa ga.